toss out your cream of everything because I'm gonna teach you how to make cream of anything. 'Tis the season for casseroles. With the holidays coming, you'll find lots of recipes with this condensed cream of whatever in your casseroles. And don't get me wrong, I think they are delicious. But if you read the labels, it's a little bit scary sometimes. So I'm gonna teach you how to make this with items that you probably already have on hand. So there's no reason to spend money on this. The recipe I'm gonna show you is a basic cream of chicken, but there are lots of variations with whatever flavor base you wanna go with. Whether it's cream of mushroom, cream of celery, whatever, you get the idea. But same method and it's super easy. I'm gonna start with some minced onion. I like to super finely chop my onion. It will disappear into the sauce and it just infuses the flavor. I'm also going to mince a garlic clove. Starting with a great flavor base like this with garlic and onion could save you a step further in your casserole making process, so keep that in mind too. We'll start by melting some butter into a saucepan. If you wanted to add some finely chopped chicken at this stage, you could, just to give you that same feel for that mystery meat that's in the cream of chicken soup, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just using a chicken broth as my chicken flavor. If you want to intensify that, you could add some chicken bouillon in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my onion. It's gonna infuse into the melted butter. This is the time when you want to infuse your cream of whatever. So if you wanted this to be cream of celery, we would add some celery into here at this stage. I will post a link to this recipe with variations at the end of the video. Probably one of the most popular cream of whatevers for casseroles is cream of mushroom soup. So while I'm at it, I'll just show you how easy it is. So I started with the flavor base of sauteed mushrooms. I'm gonna do my butter into there and the rest of the steps are gonna be exactly the same. I'm just gonna saute this for a couple minutes until the onions have softened and the flavor has infused. I'm gonna add my garlic clove and I'm gonna stir in some flour. And this is our thickener. We'll cook this about 1.5 minutes to get that starchy taste out of the flour. After the flour's cooked for about 1.5 minutes, I'm going to stir in or whisk in my chicken broth and milk. You could just do all milk or all chicken broth or chicken broth and heavy cream. I like this mixture because it's not too heavy or too rich. Just want to be sure that flour gets fully incorporated and whisked in so you don't have any lumps. Once you've incorporated everything in, you're just going to bring this up to a simmer. You won't know its full thickening power until it simmers for a little while or boils. I like making my own cream of whatever soups because you can really control exactly what's going in there. There's nothing mysterious. There's no MSG. It's a lot less sodium than what you would buy in a can as well. So this one's getting thick and it's about done. We'll just simmer for a few minutes. Those little chunks you're seeing in there are the little flecks of onion. This is gonna be thicker than a gravy because I used less liquid than you would if you were making a bechamel or a gravy because we are trying to get that thicker consistency but not quite as thick as the condensed soup in a can. You can always add more liquid later when you're making the casserole. This is also a great base for chicken pot pie, chicken and dumplings, any kind of creamy soups. It's very versatile. And that's about it. It's nice and thick. I'm just gonna season it with a little salt and pepper. This is another chance for you to incorporate any other flavors that you want, but that's your basic cream of chicken soup. This is something you can whip together right on your stovetop and make your casserole right there. If you wanna make it in advance, you can store it in just whatever containers you want. So it's gonna look like it's thinner than what's in the can, but this will thicken up a little more as it cools. And here's the cream of mushroom. This probably looks more familiar. Again, you might have to reduce your liquids in your casserole recipes because these aren't quite as condensed, but you gotta admit, this is pretty easy and you gotta feel good about knowing exactly what's in there. So I hope you will try these out this holiday season. And for more great tips like this, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and follow Well Done Food on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.